Dales, the Potatoes, the Thomas Smiths, the Jamie McEwins, the Broad Benties, the Filing Accounts, the Dom GTRs. We've got to bring these logos across the line in first place. It has been foretold. Pop in the chat. Pop in the chat, guys. Feel free to register up to the race if you want to join in with us as well. I mean, just look at that beauty. We get some practice laps in here. I think we've broken YouTube by streaming too many streams after each other. YouTube can't cope with this. This is the one, guys. Five people watch. I think we've broken YouTube. Hey, Euclid. Hello, guys. YouTube's destroyed. It doesn't like it when you do follow-on streams quickly after each other. There we go. It's going out to people now. Let's alt enter this. Hello, that MKK. Remember, if you become a channel member, you get on the bonnet. Yeah, we've got to get the win. We've got to get the win. It's the best skin. I think FANATEC are waiting for them to finish the software before they send them out for reviews, because I don't think they want people doing a review that then doesn't have the software when it's finished being the sort of permanent review of the wheel, if that makes sense. That's the impression I'm getting. I mean, they haven't said that to me, but I would assume that's the case, which is fair enough. I understand why they'd want to do that. To be honest, I'm quite happy with the CSL Elite at the moment. I mean, it'd be nice if I could use my other DD with these rims. then it'd be perfect. Hey, Craig Hutchinson. But I've got so much stuff that I need to review anyway. Right now. I mean, I don't know. It'd be nice. But, you know, if a company's sending you free stuff to review, I don't really, you know. Companies sending you free stuff, you can't really complain about anything, can you? Although, I have something in the post tomorrow, and I don't know what it is, and it's coming from Germany, so who knows? It could be anything. Win it for us young ones. Toaster. might be a Pimax headset. I don't know where they're based. Yeah, most of the people I know that have got the FANATEC DD, I think I've not really had any complaints. No one said to me, "Oh, I really regret buying it." Most people are really happy. I think some of the, like, someone said to me that Sean Cole wasn't 100% happy with it. But, so I don't know. But that might not be the case. That might just be someone miscommunicating or mishearing something. But all the people I know that are channel members seem really happy with it, yeah. So, you know. We've got to get a good quality result here. It's weird. It's weird with EMI and grounding stuff. How, like, personally, I've never had an issue with that. Even with like the Simulcube stuff, you know, people are like, oh, you got interference and grounding and all these things. It's like something that I've never had a problem with. Sean Cole bleeds. Yeah, I don't know. Malone is using a different DD. He's not using a Fanatec DD. He's using an OSW. We just started a new stream, Andrew, for iRacing. Because I always get people complaining that when I don't change the thumbnail in the game. Daniel Watson, we just did like 4 hours of Assetto Corsa. Take everyone out and call it a day. Well, that's one strat. The thing is, as well, some of the electrical issues can often be down to like the power coming into your house, the humidity. You know, there's quite a few variables that can come into effect, and also if your house is like not. You know, if your house is above the ground, like not actually on the... So, for example, in my basement, the floor is literally the earth. Like, so my rig is... Assuming my carpet's not 100% insulated. I mean, it's on top of wood, it's on top of plastic, so actually it is insulated, but, you know. I'm just saying, there's like weird, subtle issues that might come into effect. Your sim rig and... There's so many things. More streams, more likes. Well, yeah, click the like button, guys, if you haven't. If we get 100 likes now, it's 4 hours of 100 likes per hour. It's kind of cheating, though, because we get to double up the likes. We've found a loophole. A like loophole. We need to nail the quali. That's where we're really messing up. I know what you're saying, Gary, but you bugger. I do think at the same time, at the end of the day, a company's got to get a product out there. Like it's always the case with all hardware that the first consumers are always going to get the new bugs. I mean, that happened with the Vive, the Rift. It happens with like cars, because at the end of the day, like they obviously try and get things as polished as possible, but there's going to be like stuff that happens in manufacturing that needs adjusting, and you only know once you've made like 1,000+ devices. The electronics, the motor, the electronics, and the R&D are really what make a DD expensive. There's quite a lot of actual materials in it, like fundamentally, even if you're getting as cheap as possible motor that works well, you're still talking at least 150+ pounds just for the motor, maybe like £100. I don't know. You have to remember, if you're selling something as a business, like a consumer device, you're expected to, the margin is expected to be at least like 40% at minimum, normally more than that. If you're going to cover R&D, marketing, overheads, you know, everything involved. So even if the device itself actually only costs £400 in components, you're still then looking at an £800 plus device retail. So, you know, like if you think about it, clothes, like a shirt only costs like 50p, 20p to make, but they still sell for like, at minimum, normally like £8 to £10. You know, and that's something that's not particularly complicated. I think a lot of people don't realise, I'm not saying anyone in chat doesn't realise, but a lot of people don't realise that the margins that have to be made a lot of it is to recuperate the risk of just getting a product to market in the first place. But yeah, I mean, as a consumer, it's always prudent to wait it out. That's always been the case. It's like when big screen TVs first came out, like plasmas. It's good in certain ways, but a lot of people didn't know to what extent the burning issues would be. With TFT screens, the early screens were just really, really expensive. You know. Alright, nice, Chris. Use my FANATEC affiliate link if you want to support the channel. Shell! But yeah. I'm really interested in what the FANATEC DDs like to use for long periods of time. I used it briefly and thought it was really good. And I really like the Simplicity 20 Newton meter Mage. Right, I'm just going to pop to the bathroom, guys. I need to spend a penny so we're ready for the race. Oh, no, Chris. Don't hold me accountable. It's the worst thing to do. See you guys in 2 minutes. Click the like button. Oh man, it's bloody, it's 26 degrees. I thought it was hot in here. 26 degrees, 62% humidity. It's like being in the bloody jungle. Nighttime jungle. Jungle is massive. I thought it was a Smarties livery. Why not? Only Smarties have the answer. Here we go, guys. I don't know if they will, CB. I don't think they're making that much money off them, to be honest, at the moment. As well, I think that's partly why they put the price up. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they're making some money off it, but I don't think they're making huge quantities. Who knows? Maybe they are. Maybe they only cost like £1 to make. Genius. They're all 3D printed. Probably time to turn the heating off, yeah. Well, yeah, you really do need a rig for a DD wheel. I mean, I know people that have used them on desks, but I think Chris Bow. I think the Simucube 2 wheel is basically the, you know, it's the same price as an SW20. Well, it's the power controller and everything that goes, and the drivers that have to be programmed. Which, I mean, obviously, you know, the software is copy and paste once you've done it. But I don't know how much it is. But having it all in a neat package is quite difficult to do in a way that works. Yeah, DIY sim rigs, if you know how to do it, a really, really good option. You predict a win. Thanks, Zach White. Like T-slot, a DIY T-slot rig is the best value, high quality rig that you're going to get. I mean, basically, this P1 cockpit, I mean, it's absolutely bloody amazing, but there's nothing really stopping you building it from T-slot yourself, and then it's got like the wheel bracket is bespoke, and the pedal bracket's bespoke, but a lot of it is just like you could order this, put it together yourself, save some money. I mean, the wheel brackets and the pedal brackets and stuff, and some of the fixings are sort of make it look more polished, and you obviously get the design out of the box by ordering it from SimLabs. But you know, if you know the bits and bobs, just do it yourself. Can be quite hard to find black aluminium profile, and can be quite hard to find some of the specific measurements. But if you've got like a miter saw, and you can just buy like strips of it and then make use of it, that's probably the cheapest way of doing it. You can buy pre-cut, but sometimes the pre-cut things are not, you know, the exact sizes you want. All right, there you go. Well, I mean, that's all right then, isn't it? I mean, just build it inside of a car. 4x4 lumber. Yeah, if you've got the right design, you could do a good job with a wood rig. As you say, the wood rig just doesn't look as nice. The end finish of wood. Well, no, it can look nice. It can look nice, but wood is really hard to make it look very polished unless you're like really good at what you're doing. It's like those arcade cabinets. I've seen some like absolutely amazing arcade cabinets that look gorgeous, like you wouldn't care that it was made out of wood. But then you see others, and people have done like, you know, they look absolute garbage. Just because they haven't, it's just a little attention to detail in the finishing and the paint and how you paint it and everything. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's all up to the console manufacturers and the chip requirements. Probably not. I don't know. Who knows what they do? Dominic, hello. Brick and mortar, yeah. But you need sim rig out of bricks. The only real solid answer. Titanium. brick sim rig. It'd be solid. I mean, concrete rig. Just cast concrete, steel rebar concrete rig. A sim rig and a nuclear bunker. 2 in 1. It's what you need. I mean, to be honest, the consoles just don't have their sims anyway. So, I mean, other than GT Sport, I mean, the thing is, there's that utility of if you do have a games console. But the vast majority of console games aren't designed to be sat on a sim rig. They're designed to be played with a gamepad in front of like a TV or something in a sitting room. You know, that's what they're made for. Right, here we go, guys. Oh, you made a barber kayak? Oh, dear. Here we go. Post it in Discord. Right, here we go, guys. We've got to nail this quali. Otherwise, it's game over. Yeah. This would be a really nice way to end the night with a Skippy win. Mind you, I'm getting a little bit tired. We have been going for quite a while. We're approaching 9 hours or something. That's when my brain starts to slow down. I start seeing skip barbers, imaginary skip barbers. I'm the number 2. Ah, this might happen, guys. It's going to be an unofficial race, isn't it? Come on. The dream might happen, guys. Warm it up. I'm going to be so hyped if we do it. Jesus Christ. Now I'm under pressure. Now I'm under pressure. We're in a low split. The only issues I know of with the FANATEC DD was Tall Mike's screen broke on his, and then FANATEC just replaced it. Someone else had a problem and they got it replaced. I can't remember what it was. It might have been like a power issue. Right, here we go. Let's concentrate on this. Cold tires. Got to get a good banker in first. It's past my bedtime, but we got to win. This is an okay banker. This is like a 37, I think we're on. That wasn't bad. Push it to the limit. $36.9, it's not terrible. Oh! Oh, guys. Oh, why have we got one Division 1 guy in here? Jesus Christ. Why? Why does there have to be one bugger in here? Hey, Paul Beatty. One arse. This guy's just, he's just joining. He's allowed to join. But why? Everyone else we could potentially beat here because they're in our division. But we've got, why? How would we end up with a Division 1 guy in here? What's that about? Oh, God. This is going to be so tense. We're going to have a breakdown if we don't win this. Punt him off. Fire the rockets. Wow, you got to win. It's all about E-peen. I-peen. Don't be aggressive with Hom. Hom, hom, hom. Come on, you're talking to me. Hello, Antoine. Happy Asian women and direct drive wheels and gun laws. Oh, Christ. Fire everything. We're just going to get smashed out at the start. This is where... It's midnight. I'm knackered. This is like endurance racing. Someone clip the oncoming breakdown. Imagine the video you can finally make. The video's going to be me crashing on T1 due to bottling it. There's going to be more bottling this race than the Coca-Cola factory. Oh, my God. So, we've basically, all week, we've been trying to get first place. We've got 3 second places, 2 third places, a couple of 7th places, and probably like 4 kills. Even Jesus. Now, we're in a low division here. We've got 1 division guy at the top. It's midnight. We can win this. It is possible. The odds are probably 90 to 1. No, it's 50-50. 50-50. Bribe him. Mate, how much money do you think it would take to get him to pull over? Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Reality bites. That Division 1 fella, way too good. Thanks for the encouragement. Maybe if we dope his fuel when he's not looking, I can pour some milk into his fuel tank. If there's yellow cars in this race, I'm dead. Here we go. Yes, it's yet another race at Road Atlanta. We have some fast drivers up front. We've got a Division 1 driver mixing with the Division 3s and Division 4s. I'm not sure how he's ended up in this race, but he's there and he's at the front. It's going to be a battle between Jamie Fontgrada, James West, Juan Ramon Bello Garcia, Leon Mendez, and Zamani Hezim, the front runners for this exciting Skip Barber battle. Well, let's hope that the race is clean. Let's hope that the racing's fun. And let's hope that everyone gets across the finish line with all 4 wheels still intact. Good luck. Use that brake pedal. And have fun. Here we go, guys. Thanks.
Good luck. Buena suerte a todos.
Buenas. Gracias, amigo.
Cheers, mate. Well, this is the best intro for any iRacing race I have ever been.
It's been live streamed on YouTube, Gamer Muscle videos. So you can watch the race from there if you want. Advert complete. Right, shill. Oh, I'm going to lose. This is the one we can win. Oh, God. Ah! He jumped the start. Surely he's got a penalty. He jumped the start. What happened? No, don't hit me. No. Don't you dare take me out. What happened? A whole bunch of people have crashed. Woo! the bribe went through probably. Oh man, I hope not. I hope he's not pulled out, like done that on purpose. I want, you know, I want to win legitimately. Still gonna be a battle, guys. We've got cars behind us. Is this the one? That's it. Restart server. Computer overheats in the English heat. There's no point defending this. This is gonna be. This guy's already super aggressive here. Jesus Christ, this is gonna be just staying alive. What are you doing? Yellow car. Yellow car. Oh my giddy aunt, they're slow. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Yellow car, why? Why is there yellow cars in this race? Oh no. Oh my god. No. You? What are you doing? Holy god, these drivers are bad. Oh my Christ. Traffic cones in the face. Drift re-entry. Christ almighty. Christ. Oh, he's gone. Yellow car's already gone. As to be expected. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. My God, I can't deal with this, guys. Come on, that's a gap. That's enough gap to avoid the draft from the car behind us. Christ almighty. Calm and steady. Stay calm and carry on. Oh my God. Your stars are aligned. This guy's orange, which is close to yellow. Oh my God, what's he doing? This is not enjoyable, guys. It's like... This is a horror game. I don't know what this guy's going to do. Like, we're faster than him. I don't know what he's going to do. And I don't want to get in front of him for him to just draft into me. But I don't want to be behind him for him to just lose it. I don't want to be getting slowed down for the other guys to catch up, because if it's 3 at the end, which, you know, is too much. I'm looking in my rearview mirror. We've got to get a good gap. Okay, we might be able to get a gap here if I can launch it through these corners. Not literally. He's in the draft still. He's going to be back in it. We've got a gap from 3rd place, though, so it's just this guy, really. No, it's an orange car, Javard. Don't ram me. Don't ram me. Okay, now we've got to get a gap here. We're going! Low split master. Whoa, how did he get... He's... Oh, okay, okay. He's slowed down there. Come on, we've got to get this gap. Got to get a gap. Gaps are good. Go, 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 go. Where's the smoke from? Where's his car? Oh, he's gone off the road. 0.6 seconds. Come on. He's still in the same distance here. Doesn't seem to be drafting properly. I don't know what he's doing. Oh man, this guy's got quite a good entry into the first corner. Third's 5.2 seconds off. Yeah, that's what we got. That's why we got to keep pushing this. We can't just like hold back here. This is not helping us get away from third place. I've just been super cautious here because I don't trust this guy. He doesn't seem like a bad driver, but we've got the pace to beat him, so there's no point in us having him ramshackle us. Third place is catching us, so I can't just stay behind him. Because this guy's slow on over the top of the hill and on some of the other corners. It's just this annoying that I have to keep compromising this corner here. I'd much rather go on the inside because it's less likely for him to understeer into me. There it is. I thought he'd do that. Perfect. I thought that might happen. That's why I wanted to stay on the inside. Because if he's on the inside, he can understeer into me. If he's on the outside, he can run off the track. Come on. Huge error. Now I've got to charge here. Charge the batteries. More tents than a campsite here. A small miracle's happening. Not yet. We've got plenty of laps to bottle it. Coke factory inbound. .6 seconds. .8 seconds. We're pulling away. Come on. .5. Delta stare. What's that delta?
Sorry, man. So I'm sorry.
3 seconds. Jesus, back markers. Back markers, guys. Thanks. Coke factory. Sweaty nipples. 4.3 seconds. Woo, come on. Four 4.4, 4.5, 4.6. Oh my God, come on. Pull away. After a week of trying to win this, bloody hell. Midnight cheat strats. Low split master. The Yank noobs are on. The Yank noob sweet spot's on. It's almost... I'm not even driving fast here. I'm just trying not to crash. Knowing my luck, the engine's just going to blow up spontaneously just before the finish line. Well done. Congratulations. A bit of a bumpy line there. Oh, you hit the like button, guys. I did put fuel in. It started to doubt. Did I attach the pedals? Did we put wheels on the car? This is Desert Bus Mustang. It's about the same amount of action. Call the fat lady. She's not singing yet. Oh my God. What's that rally sound from the gearbox? Oh no. I wouldn't be surprised. Last night, just an hour ago, iRacing added accelerator cable detachment feature that happens at random. Ah, 2 laps to go. Ah, the sponsor car might be coming across the finish line in first place, guys. It might just happen. 6-second gap. Leader jumped the start. I don't know what that was about. Hello, Jamie. We're making the dream happen. See that number in the corner? It's a very important number. He's got a puncture. Oh no. iRacing adding pins on the road. Spectators thrown a beer can on, it's hit the tyres. Oh guys, it's the final lap. It's the final lap. It's the final lap. It's the final lap. Time to bin it. Time to bin it. 6-second gap here. Time for some bin. Get the bin bags out. Get the bin bags out. Bin sacks at dawn. No pressure. Got the gap. Easy going. It's not like we spent a whole week trying to win this. It's all good. They're showing us the black flag. 5-second penalty. Computer crashes. No! Just for the final corner, computer crashes. I would not be surprised. Hamburger. Guys, there's just 3 corners left. 3 corners left. 6-second gap. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys.
Alright, there's the checkered flag. Great job, you did really well.
I wanted to finish in reverse. I wanted to finish in reverse.
What are you doing there? You made
wanted-
one
I wanted-
incident in the race. The only one incident because you park on the start finish
I
line.
wanted to finish in reverse. Oh no. I wanted to finish in reverse. I wanted to finish in reverse. Got to do the next race, guys. I wanted to finish in reverse, and then I couldn't get the car. I couldn't get the car to spin. I couldn't get it to spin. I couldn't get the car to spin round. And then I realised I didn't have enough time. Well, you know. Jesus Christ. No! How does that work? That's totally unfair. Oh my God. That's the dumbest thing ever. Oh my God. No, I can't win. That is not fair. Right. What time? What's the time difference? How do you see the gap? Ah, Christ almighty. I've got to do another race. We've got to win the next one. Hit the dislike button, guys. Side view. Jesus Christ. I wanted to finish in reverse, you know, just to celebrate. Apparently we're not allowed to do that. Well, that happened. Let's do the next one. Jesus Christ, it's 1 o'clock. Oh, it was the last one! Oh my God! Well, that's it, guys. Never gonna happen. Jesus Christ! It was the last one. I wanted to finish in reverse. You know, as a celebration. Jesus Christ. Well, let's do the Road America race and win it.
Throttle!
Unbelievable. You are ridiculous and I love it.
Thank you, Craig. Ah, dear. Let's do Road America. Let's move on from this piece of history. Jesus Christ. I'll check Discord. What a fail. Yeah, I mean, it's not my fault that the Skippy doesn't go into reverse gear quicker. Right, here we go. I mean, thing is, to be fair, the guy that was in first jumped this. I don't know if it was rigged as well. I don't know. You know. We don't talk about the incident.
Throttle!
Oh, Javad!
You went in reverse all right. Into second.
Thanks, guys. What a complete bell end. That was going to be our first win at that circuit after a whole week of trying. A whole week. Not today. Yeah, how many dislikes are we on? I mean, to be fair, I can't be angry. I can't be bitter. I think we should all just dislike the stream. But I mean, the reverse finish would have been better. 32 dislikes. Thanks, guys. Let's Road America. Road America. Hang on, why does it say Road Atlanta still? What's going on here? Hang on. It still says Road Atlanta.
Throttle!
What a complete bell end.
Guys, it still says Road Atlanta on the timer. It's not changed. It says Road Atlanta on the thing. Yeah, it said Road America, but then when I've clicked it, it's saying Road Atlanta. Thank you guys for these donations. I really appreciate it. Oh, it is Road America. Leftover practice session. Jesus Christ. Oh man.
The look on your face was absolutely priceless.
Thanks, Damon Allen. Thank you, guys. Christ. We'll win at Road America. It's been really good fun. I've had a really. I mean, I'm mildly depressed now, but you know, it was what it was. I just wanted to finish in reverse because I thought we'd like got the 7-second gap. I thought that was enough time to like sort of spin it, and I just slowed down too slowly, and then I couldn't actually get around, and then I got to first, where I realised I couldn't do it. You know, it would have been better to finish in reverse. I wasn't. Well, yeah, maybe it was a little bit, but it was a good plan. It was just poorly executed. It was like that training exercise for the Dover D-Day
Cheers,
stuff.
GM. This is one for the ages for sure.
Oh Christ! Thanks, Eode. You know, I mean, as someone that streams and plays iRacing a lot, it's important to demonstrate what not to do. It's a lesson for people. It was not a good plan. I mean, worse things have happened. Worse things have happened, guys. Let's be real here. Drunken zombie. Look, the key thing is when you do stupid things, don't record it because people will see it. Bugging me. I should have like just driven into that other guy. Then he would have pushed me across the finish line. That would have worked.
What is the motive behind this demand?
Jesus.
Necessity for money. I'm not
I am
supplying
not
money for
supplying money.
necessities.
Just take my money and maybe get your brain checked. There is definitely something wrong. But it
Thanks.
was hilarious and fun to watch.
It's midnight. I mean,
Throttle.
oh Jesus Christ, guys!
Thank
Really
you
appreciate
for
this.
making my life complete. Never seen anything like that before.
It's midnight. I've been live streaming for 9 hours. Let's look at this. Let's look at this incident in the context, in the proper context here. It is midnight. I've been doing that track for a long time. We'd done 4 hours of iRacing before this. Then we did 3 or 4 hours of AC. And then we've just gone to... And then we did an iRacing race again. And it's midnight. I just said that. It's hot in here. It's 26 degrees at 62% humidity. You know, come on. It's hard to... those kind of plans arise in these situations. I can't believe it was the last race, though. I thought we were going to win the last race. Chuck yourself out of this. Thanks for these donations, guys. You're all mental. Massively appreciated. No, delete it. This stream might... Oh, no, I'll upload it. I'll let this stream go live. This can be stored in the memory banks on YouTube. Are you going to explain this to Team Bosch? Oh, dear. It was a Pastor Maldonado moment. Oh, yeah, I've had this thermometer for ages. It's my humidity detector. It's bloody boiling in here now. Like, because it's so humid, it feels even warmer. Right, I can win this one. We're winning this one, guys. We're winning this one. Was it better than when we used the wrong pit lane? And that's how we lost at Spa. Drove the skip into the wrong pit lane. Okay, let's get some practice in. I'm happy with this car now. I mean, look, our rating's gone up. Or maybe went a bit down in that race. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. If I had a handbrake, we'd have pulled it off. Oh, I could do with that. Yeah. Not had anything sent to me via... What was it? Parcel Force, I get. What was her name? What was the woman's name? Diana from Bulgaria. That's it. I only get to see her once every 2 or 3 months when we get Parcel Force deliveries. I know, I thought it would be. I am underground, so you'd think it would be cool, but apparently not. Oh, look at this. Oh, you can drift this whole corner. That's awesome. Right, we're going to win. I need a cup of tea, guys. At the end of the day, oh my God. At the end of the day, you can always drink tea. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm not even... You guys just didn't... For like the last 10 minutes, you're like, I'm just driving. And you're like, what's going on? I can't even drive across the finish line. I don't even know that you're not watching it. Oh my God. I can't believe no one told me sooner. It's late. I'm tired, alright? It's been a long day. Jesus Christ. Heat stroke. It's always when it gets hot. It's always when it gets hot. My brain stops working. I'm getting a cup of tea. Dumb. 46 dislikes. Let's get the dislikes to 50, guys. Hit the dislike button. Dislike record 100 dislikes per hour. Oh man, it's hilarious. Oh dear. It's hot when it's humid. Alright, Ichi, welcome along. Oh dear. Right. I'm gonna get some orange juice with some ice in it because I'm melting here. I'm gonna start having a nosebleed in a minute. Oh man. Be back in a minute, guys. Just gonna get a drink. Oh, ice cream would be nice. I've got some in my freezer, but it's too messed up. Have you guys ever raced at Road Atlanta? Because I've never seen that circuit. We're never talking about Road Atlanta again. It's over. It's milk and cereal time. No. Never been to Road Atlanta. Road America. Yeah, Road America. I'm eating cornflakes as well. Cornflake party. Thanks, that MKK. Sober. I've got dishes. I've run out of bowls. This stream's on 61 dislikes. The most disliked stream in the history of the channel. Oh dear. I think it's the full track. All right, Chris, bow. Night, man. Have a good sleep. I don't blame you, Joseph. I'd file a complaint with YouTube. I don't have a dishwasher. I'd really like one, because I don't like doing the dishes, and I seem to be always doing dishes. I didn't have. I've got ice cream in the freezer, but it's messed up. I need to throw it away. Really, it's like I stuck to the bottom of the container. It's super frozen, so I really don't have any ice cream. No, I always did the dishes. I actually don't mind doing the dishes. I would rather have a dishwasher. It's after the two in the morning here. Better win the next one so I can go to bed. Hey Jason, what are you doing up watching this? I mean, to be honest, we do provide racing that you don't see anywhere else, and that's not necessarily a good thing, but it is the truth. Is your goodbye fridge? My fridge is good, yes. Well, that's a bit bad for the environment, buying plastic dishes, isn't it? I use glass Tupperware bowls as well. Otherwise I get lazy and I throw them out. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Only the highest of strats. Craig. Well, you know, that's the only reason to have kids, really, isn't it? Clean the chimney and do the dishes. What? I mean, there's no other real point to them, is there? Let's be honest here. Here we go.
What is the motive behind this
Mr. Muscle Mrs. Muscle Senior.
I'm not supplying
What's
money for
this?
necessities.
This is gonna be a telling off.
Hello, James. I'm rather disappointed in you, young man. What kind of time do you call this?
Oh.
You should be in bed and up the little wooden hill to Bedford. How do you expect to grow big and strong otherwise? Your father is disappointed, but we love you so.
Oh, no kisses at the end. Thanks for the donation. Was that Chili Dog? Was that Izzy? Mr. Sleep Deprive? Who was that? It does. I mean, it didn't have a kisses at the end, though, so, you know, it's hard to tell. Bloody hell. I'm traumatised by this, Skippy. The parents are disappointing. Oh, dear. Ah, it was Izzy. Hello. What are you doing awake now, man? It's the wrong time of day. Izzy felt a disturbance in the force when we almost won the race. Won the race? Won. World Opponent Network. Yes, mistakes were made. We don't talk about Road Atlanta. Didn't happen. Traumatised. I'm in Edinburgh seeing family. Nice one. Are you staying in the city centre? I like Edinburgh. It's really nice. They do. Well, yeah, no, it's just really nice. I was gonna say there's like street food stalls in the summer where they do crepes and stuff. Well, they have it every time I've been there. I can't explain where it is though. Oh, you by the coast? I know. I've been to that beach years ago when I was a wee boy.
I want to see some more showboating, GM.
Paul Beatty. Look here, Paul. I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't happen. A figment of your imagination. I think so, Izzy. Yeah, maybe. If you go... So, if you... At the castle entrance...
Is that gamer buffalo?
No, it's Sean Carl. Hi, guys. If you go down and then to the right... Like... From where the castle entrance is, and you go down a bit, and then you turn right, and then it's like a street, but it's kind of pedestrianised a bit. But I don't know. Ah, no, Edinburgh. Glasgow's got more to do than Edinburgh. Edinburgh's kind of bunched together. Maybe is he? No, not down that way. The museum is if you go down and left and near where the volcano is. Like if you were to follow, is it the Royal Mile? Follow it left. I'm talking it's more on the right. So you've got in front of the castle or like behind the castle. If you're standing in the castle doors behind you, it just drops off the cliff face, and then there's like gardens down there. But if you were to like go out the castle and then you were to go right, and then there's like something down there. I don't know. This was like 20 years ago that I went to that area, so I don't know. But yeah, Edinburgh is... I prefer Edinburgh to Glasgow, but Glasgow's just more spacious. Glasgow's got a nice museum with like weird... the medical museum on top of the hill is quite cool. The transport museum's good in Glasgow. Don't rewind. You don't want to do that. No rewinding allowed. Whoopo. Hey, man. I don't blame you. Yeah, the thing with Edinburgh... I mean, the Edinburgh Festival's really good. I'd say... Edinburgh's easier to just get around and access. I mean, I pretty much walked most of the Edinburgh towns, like the city centre. The very centre part, but not further out. And I've been on a bus to where the seaside is. In Glasgow, I've walked around the whole, you know, like the tube, basically the whole tube ring, and then up the river to like I've just done a whole loop of it. Glasgow's just a bit more spaced out. I think I prefer Edinburgh, I think. The gardens and stuff are a lot nicer in Edinburgh. There's no like, you know, where the sort of high street stuff is away from the castle. Where that weird monumenty thing is, and the gardens are, and where the train line goes in. It's a lot nice. There's nothing like that in Glasgow. The park in Glasgow is all right. The one with the arboretum, but it's not as nice as Edinburgh. And also, you've got the volcano.
What is the motive behind this demand? Necessity.
Here we go.
Necessity for money. I'm not supplying money for necessities.
Dearie, your father was watching the stream and now he won't speak to anyone. He's barricaded himself in the cellar with all the alcohol again. Why must you always break your father like this? He's a good man at heart, unlike you. Kissies and spankies.
Spankies? What's that? Thank you for that donation. I've been divorced from my family. I've not been to botanical gardens in Edinburgh, but yeah, no, that'd be cool. I have to go again, so I've not been. Like, last time I went was like 5 or 6 years ago. What, 4 years ago, 3 years ago? Can't remember. It's bloody expensive to get there. That's the thing. Man, it's almost as if we've driven this circuit in AC a lot. That is a really good thing about driving sims, is that personally it's a bit of a chore, I find, learning tracks. But once you've learned a really good mod track or a laser scan, you're pretty decent. And what, from London is he? That's still quite a lot of money. Have you got? You really want to stay in a hotel there, though, really? Like, don't want to just go for one day. In the summer, you can stay at the university accommodation really cheap, like £30 a night or something, £20 a night. I did that once. That was actually pretty decent. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe it's one of those subsidised. Yeah, it's not for the distance. It's not that bad, but you're talking from where I am in Kent with the change in London. You're talking like 4 hours on the train, probably more. Like 5 hours on the train. It's just, you know, kind of thing where you probably want to get a flight there. It's just easier because I've flown from East Midlands to Edinburgh. So it actually is almost worth getting the flight. And the airport's actually in the city centre. Well, I think it is. I don't remember us getting that long of a taxi. This was a long time ago. I don't remember the airport being that far from the city centre. How long does it take by kayak? No, I can't remember if I got a taxi or if I got a train. This was years ago when I flew there. I just can't remember. I know I was in trouble because one of the people I was with, I just got a new girlfriend. One of the people I was with at the time, I think they were expecting me to ask them out. Naughty! Right. Where does that place us? Shit. God damn it. Well, Hang on, did we get a chance to do another lap? Or do you only get... Someone said 1 lap. Was that it? Do you get to do 2 laps? Or do you not have enough time? How much fuel do we need? Is 11 litres enough? It's Paul Beatty's in this. Oh, you run out of time. Is 11 litres enough fuel? Paul, is 11 litres enough fuel for the race? Master Paul Beatty. I did, Dom, I did. You don't get enough time to do a second lap, Erwin? Paul Beatty, how much fuel do I need? Mr. Beatty, is 11 good? Good or no?
Yeah, 11.8, I think.
I hope you're right. 11.8. Same length as the previous one.
Yeah, most of them are. I'm assuming the car
Okay, let's see how it goes.
0.8.
Hello and welcome to a sunny but slightly interrupted sky with clouds day at Road America. Yes, that's right, it's a road in America, and the Americans, being as clever as they are, have decided to name this circuit after the fact that it's a road in America. Goodyear are today's sponsors, and you can see that on the driver's centre to your left. And of course, this track is sponsored by WeatherTech and Chevrolet, your favourite car for driving in a straight line. Yes, American cars only drive in a straight line or turn left if they're race adapted. Well, the lights are going to go on, the virtual lights that is, because they couldn't afford real light bulbs for this circuit. So the flagman's going to be waving the flag. Good luck to everybody. Enjoy the drafting, and remember, this is more about boat racing than it is car racing. So get your sails lofted, look out for pirates, and arm those cannons. Here we go.
I'm James is drunk.
We're off. Boating along. Superb exit there. Get the oars out. Drive like an oarfish. Is he honestly not gonna... Oh. There you go. Why did that guy block me off then? I didn't. I had 2 wheels on the track. The guy should have just... not just kept driving his line. I would have passed him. He got taken out by someone else anyway, so. Robert Kubica line, guys. I've got 2 wheels on the track. It's perfectly legal. There's nothing wrong with that. We could do a court of muscle on it. He did have a guy. Yeah, no, he pulled to the right, though. He didn't need... That's what I'm saying. I didn't expect him to move out of the way. Just expect him to not move further to the right. Bloody hell. Okay. I know, I had to put all my wheels off the track to avoid the car. Yeah, you maybe you're right. Well, sorry, dude behind me. I don't know the speed through this corner. Sorry, I don't know the line through that corner. Oh, I've raced this guy before. Oh, it's Paul Beatty. It's you, Paul. I recognise your car skin then. Jesus Christ. This is not optimal. Paul Beatty. Huge error. Paul, I think you missed the corner. Paul Beatty forgets that the sides don't have infinite grip. Paul just goes, he just slides off. The way he just moves off in slow motion. Goodbye, Game of Muscle. It was nice knowing you. As he slides off the track. Oh dear. Paul Beatty. More like Paul Beatty. Oh dear, that was pretty funny. Poor guy. It was nice knowing Paul. Woo! Ugo Yamaya. Let's try and keep this guy. We can actually still win this, you know. I kind of understand how this car handles now, like how you can push it. I still feel like getting the absolute maximum through corners where you kind of go in hot and use the understeer. I don't have a sort of good feel for that. But I understand the general envelope a lot better. All around me are Paul Beatty faces. Going off track. Going off track. Paul Beatty will forever be remembered. Well, I hope this guy behind me doesn't rear end me. I don't... Seems in the Skippy, you can actually get a lot of... Because the camber of the corner doesn't affect it too badly. In other sims, the off camber of that corner affects it way more than it does in this for some reason. Let this guy go past. Oh, we're in 4th place.
Sorry, Kevin, I'm not good on the breaking point there yet in the new Skippy.
Guys, we're in 4th place. Beautiful sang, I know.
Don't worry about it. I'm not that familiar with this track either.
I got a couple bad corners on here, so be aware or ask me if you're gonna pass and I'll just let you by.
Mr. Oog Yama, we need to try and work together.
Right.
Come on. Well, I'm still going to pass him, but on the straights I'm not going to block him, and hopefully he don't block me. This whole corner's in a monster drift. Bloody hell. maybe let's not put the wheels on the grass. The wheels on the grass spin the car around. Classic GM. I did not hit her. I did not. I could do full house, yeah. I could try and reverse over the finish line because 7-second gap seems like a long time, but actually it's not that long. That's a good idea. Next time Road Atlanta's on, I'm going to do a reverse finish in first place now. It has to happen. Okay, we're getting faster. I mean, if the gear shifting wasn't so slow in the car, it wouldn't have been a problem because we would have been able to recover it.
Smart, Kevin.
iRacing master.
Sorry.
That's all good. I saw you come. Trying to sweep around you on the inside.
That was a bit of a block. I'm getting faster though, so. Oh, I don't need to slow down. This car's so slow. Sorry, man. This car's so slow. I keep forgetting that I'm like treating this as if it's like a fast car around here.
Gotta put on a good show when you're in the company of sim racing YouTube royalty and all that.
Sim Racing UK royalty. I say, would you like to come to Buckingham Palace and touch the corgis? Ah, the Beatty's back on the
You
tail.
got the accent, you count as a royal to us, stupid
Tail.
American.
Tail Beatty. YouTube. I don't think any sim racer can be classed as YouTube royalty. I don't think there's no sim racers that have got to 1 mil. I think Jimmy Boy will. Jimmy Breadbox will. I think Jimmy Breadbox will be able to be YouTube royalty in like 2 years' time. I think he's on target to get. He's on what, like 350, 400? Oh!
Okay, high fine.
Yes! Yes! Podium! Come on, redeemed!
Looks like I had a gap on my end.
Yeah, might have been that code.
Yeah, so I'd say like 1 million is a... That's when you've really sort of made it on YouTube. If you can get 1 million subs. I mean, to be honest, 100k is pretty damn bloody good. But
Either way,
on the sort of YouTube scale, like 1 million is up there. Do you know what I mean? I think Jimmy will do it in a year or so. Especially if he keeps doing more like real world commentary stuff and like the GT Sports stuff. So Jimmy will be the... I don't know if there's any other sim racing channels that... I don't know how many subs did Inside Sim Racing have?
Go, James.
They're quite a lot. I mean, Super GT has like 250 or something, but he's, you know, he's more the... I mean, he's a very talented racer, but he's not like... I wouldn't. His channel's a GT Sport channel. I wouldn't describe it as a sim racing channel. Yeah, no, it's really good. I mean, out of people to do well on YouTube, it is good. It's nice that Jimmy's managed to... that it's worked out for him. You know. He's a bit of a knobhead. I do wish he'd get run over by a car, but... There's a lot of YouTubers out there that are total dicks. So, you know, or not even... There's a lot of YouTubers that just don't deserve it necessarily, like just bog standard gaming channels. I mean, I'm happy for anyone that's managed to make a job out of YouTube, whatever. I don't really care what they do. But you know what I mean? There's people out there that literally just fluke their way. Yeah, like me. They'll just fluke their way to like viewership and wealth from YouTube. And you know, Jimmy's put a lot of time into it, and he's done a good job. Even if you don't like what he does, even if he's got stupid hair and his face is annoying, and his voice is annoying, and you know, and you wish he would get hit by a 747. You know, it's the same. I think with Super GT, like he genuinely in real life he's a nice guy. He's a bit of a dick. He drives in third person. You know, he's got his problems. So it's nice. I think it's nice to when you see channels like that do all right. It's quite pleasing, as opposed to drama channels or just those gaming channels like where they're just talking shit. I mean, I know I'm talking shit, but you know what I mean. It'd be nice if people like... I think Jardier's channel's growing. It'd be nice for him to get more, because I think he's very good. I think it's just... With someone like Jardier, if his content wasn't sim racing, and he was streaming other stuff as much as he does sim racing stuff, you know, he would definitely have way more viewers. You took the most shit, pretty much. But I have fun doing it. No, but you know what I mean. I don't know off the top of my head any sim racing YouTube channels where they've got their viewership from just nonsense drama stuff. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I try and avoid general gaming channels. You can do member-only streams, yeah. You can make the chat room member-only. This last corner's doing me in. Yeah.
That's always gonna happen, man.
The thing is, I think Jimmy started off more like he got his viewership from the GT Sport, not the GT Sport, the Gran Turismo streams he was doing. That was when his channel really took off. When he did all those. When he did all the 100% playthroughs of Gran Turismo, and he got the timing right on it, and he's like, you know, he can play those games and keep it engaging and communicate with everyone through what is a largely very tedious, repetitive gameplay. So that's what really got his channel boosted up and put in front of a wider audience. And I mean, thing is, like with my channel, I got a huge boost from Project Cars 2. Like a massive boost from Project Cars 2. Probably like 15,000 subscribers. Just because Project Cars 2 is such a wider audience in the PC sims. And that's what you're kind of dependent on that to grow a YouTube channel. I mean, I've been very lucky with the VR as well. Just through doing a lot of the VR stuff early, and in general people seem to like my VR content, so I managed to get a lot of the VR audience. Whereas if I literally only played driving simulators, Oh no, mind you, my first thing was CSGO. That Killed You With A Wheel video got like 7,000 subscribers. Most of them are probably left now because they're like, what's going on? But you know, that's how you have to get views on YouTube. There's no way you can get them just by playing driving sims. Well, Killed You With My Crotch was a very good artistic work, but I don't think it didn't quite have the reception that Killed You With A Wheel did. But again, Peggy Man, not that many views, a good piece of art. Yeah, people like MC Muscle, but you know, I don't want to cause too many bleeding eardrums. Oh, the Steam controller video, yeah, actually, to be honest, the most popular videos on the channel in general that seem to do the best for viewership, engagement and everything are when I do hardware comparison things where I have like 2 or 3 of the same type of controller and directly compare them and just honestly talk about them, because I don't think there's many people on YouTube that do that, and if they do, they're not as blunt about it as I am. So I think those videos are sort of the best videos that I do on the channel. Jardy is a machine. Yeah, I'll be doing the Valve stuff as soon as possible because I'm genuinely excited about it. But I think that's the thing is, I unless I'm genuinely interested in something, I find it hard to make content on it, and so you know I only really do what I want to do because that just ends up being better. No, we just have to win. This is just a late night stream. Hello, Steve Havelock. 2 years of troll donations. Oh, Paul Beatty's coming to destroy me. Jesus Christ. God damn it. Mr. Slide Off Circuit's back. I've only got a few laps left here. Ah, Paul's going to steal my glorious 3rd place, first ever race. It'll be a nice battle, though. Mr. Beatty. Master Beatty. Ah, I see. Is that because he comes from a posh family? Izzy hates Project Cars 2. I'm really... I really enjoyed when the whole sort of Project Cars 2 launch and just playing it and the random bugs and just the races, go through all the content. And also, it was pretty shitty time of my life, and so it was really nice having a total distraction. It was, yeah, so no, that was really good. So I'm really hoping that Automobilista 2 sort of, well, it gets the good, I get the good, the good aspect of the game without the shitty part of the life thing going on. Ah, Paul Beatty's, he's baiting me. He's baiting me along. Project Cars 2 is hit or miss. It's because the cars are so all over the place. But that's why I think AMS will do a good job. Project Cars 2 in VR is super spectacular. Well, even the cars that drive like cars are really overactive in Project Cars 2. So like the Clio Cup drives like a front-wheel drive car, but the rear is like all over the place, whatever you do with the setup. The Megane Trophy drives like a car, but again, the rear end is like all over the place. Like, it's mental, so springy and everything. Same with the Radical SR3. Even the vintage cars, which those... well, the old ones, and they're not rallycross. They're like the road version of the rallycross cars. They've got the character of a real car, and the mushiness of them kind of hides the springiness. But even they have that same. It's like over the top tyre. It's as if the tyre flex aspect of the car is like 10x what it should be.
Oh, what's the king?
I think I've tried most of them, Dom. Just not extensively. I went through pretty much every car in the game. Most of it was when it first came out, though. We did those like mental streams. Well, with Project Cars 2, I think they put too much effort into the dynamic track and everything. Whereas actually, I understand like having dynamic stuff. Like I can see the fascination with that, but from from the reality of actually driving, most like day-night is really good across the board, and like a little bit of drizzle is quite good, but you don't need like bloody full-on monsoon or full-on snow, you know, unless it's like a rally game or something. It's a weird thing to focus on, especially with Project Cars 1 and 2. Like how there was like underlying structural things that need sorting out, and just car polish, which I know that separate people working on different parts, but you know what I mean. Like if Project Cars 2 was literally Project Cars 1 but with more polished vehicles, I mean the weather and stuff was still really nice in Project Cars 1, the rain and the day night and everything. So if Project Cars 2 was just Project Cars 1, no, same track, same day night, same graphics, but just more polished cars, and then a slightly better multiplayer system to it, would have been I think it would have been a much better sim. Because oh Jesus Christ, we need to, Paul Beatty's listening, I can't tell you my strats here. We need to run some strats on this. We've got to run some strats, guys. Are you ready for this? He's trying to steal the podium off us. We've got to bait the baity. Master baity bait. The big master baity. Ah! I thought we'd get more draft.
233.1, dude. Jeez.
I thought we'd get more draft. Paul Beatty!
Good race, James. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I thought I'd get more draft. Hacked. I've even stayed further back because I thought we'd get more draft. The hill bogs down the engine a lot more than I was expecting. Good racing, guys. Ah, well. RIP Master Beatty. Let's have a look at that start of the race incident. Court of Muscle, guys. You came too quick. Well, now I know.
Congrats, Joey.
Guilty or not guilty, guys? Thanks for all the dislikes, everyone. Right. So, was I guilty in this? Guilt or not guilt? I think this was a perfect Robert Kubica move coming up here. And the car on the right, I think, could have just not closed the gap. He opened the door a bit. Look how much space he's got on the left. Yeah, that's the car on the left. Just taking the piss, I think. And in the end, he got penalised. So yeah, I mean, he had plenty of room. He could have, at that point. No, to be honest, because no, he didn't open the door, but it's fine for me to try and overtake on the grass. I've got 2 wheels on the grass. That's fine. He's left the middle open here, which if I go through the middle, it's going to result in a crash. He does start moving over here. Look, we're behind him. He starts moving to the left a bit. That's perfectly fine for me to do this. That's fine. This is all fine. Then he's moved across with the circuit. By this point here, he knows I'm there. He knows the car behind him's got a run on him. You don't need a car's room. There's legal space to pass. He got winkled anyway, so you know. I'm perfectly fine for him to not move. He doesn't need to make room for me. From my perspective, it looks like he's pulling to the left here. He's not following the track. He doesn't have to make room for me. But he does need to drive in a line. I've 2 wheels off the track. The rest of the wheels are fine. I'm only off the track here because I've had to pull over to avoid him. Well, oh, wrong setting. He got himself wrecked. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it, particularly. I'm not bitter at him. But at the end of the day, look what happened. Look what happened to him if you tussle with the muscle. Look what happens when you tussle with the muscle. I don't think he's particularly aware of cars either side of him, behind him. This is why you need the rear view mirror on, like, super obvious, because he's basically turned into this guy that's understeering. Like, it's the fault of this guy understeering, but going into this corner, you know that the car on the inside is probably understeering. Number 10 car's just, like, it's number 10 car's fault, but you know, yeah, 10 car's guilty. It's 10 car's fault, but I'm just saying, if you're number 4 car, you have your rear view mirror on, bloody obvious, and you know that the car on the inside is coming like a laser bob, and so you don't, you know, I mean, it's very hard for him to have avoided that. What happened to this orange car? Oh, he went for the went for the muscle tussle, but he didn't have the skills to execute. He didn't have the game of muscle skills. Blacked out. He didn't have the game of muscle ability. Well, guys, that is the end of the night. We've had some disappointing race results. Not my fault at all. And well, there you go. Thanks for all the donations. Loads of donations this evening. Sorry for not winning. Mistakes were made. And well, yeah, we've had a really good. I've really enjoyed today. It's been mental. The AC races were really fun. The hour-long AC race was really good, even though we had to pit twice. I can't believe I stayed up for this. Well, You know, what can I say? Click the dislike button. But yeah, good night everyone. I'll see you next stream. And I'll find out what's in my post tomorrow. It could be a new FANATEC wheel. It could be a VR headset. I don't know. It's like Christmas. What's in the box? Go to our Discord to see the pictures. Apparently there's some pictures there. And most important of all, never talk about Road Atlanta race again. It didn't happen. Top secret. Top secret. Goodbye. Goodbye. Credit mobs. Goodbye, guys. Good night. Sleep well.